Joining me right now, Moody's chief economist, John Lonski, along with Stifel chief economist, Lindsey Piegza. Good to see you both. John, you agree with that? I mean, middle class, right? The foundation of our economy. We have really seen that deteriorate in the last decade.
That's very important. We need to see more in terms of upward mobility, and we will get that upward mobility not only through tax cuts, but also through deregulation and this releasing, if you like, of animal spirits. I think this is a positive for us going forward as we have more capital spending, as entrepreneurs become more innovative. We'll get faster labor productivity growth, and with faster labor productivity growth comes higher wages, higher real wages.
Look, it's not that hard in
no,
some
it's
ways.
Not. We were there before. We had 3% productivity growth over a 10-year span back around 2000. We can do it again.
We sure can. We sure can. I mean, you just need the right kind of policies in place, and we hadn't had them for quite some time. You know, Lindsey, I don't think it has to be left or right. I'll use Neil's phrase, Neil Cavuto, my good friend, who says, you know, here we're not red, we're not blue, we're green. And part of being green is recognizing the policies that are going to enable growth. Less regulation, lower taxes. Will that help this group that's stuck right here and getting squeezed so badly?
Well, it's interesting because when it comes to the November elections, it's going to be very much dependent on how either side, the red or the blue, as you say, really sells the improvement that we've seen. Now, the Trump administration obviously has pushed for some of these programs that you're talking about: deregulation, immigration reform, regulatory reform, healthcare reform, and has any of that translated into the numbers? Now, wage growth, as you pointed out early on, has picked up now to an annual pace of 2.8%. That's what the Republicans are really going to focus on, the improvement from a more stagnant 2.1% earlier in the previous
like I
administration.
said, wages. But if they can keep that wage growth going and they can keep themselves in office so they can continue that pattern of lower taxes and less regulation, then wouldn't you theoretically start to see a big improvement in wage growth?
Well, wait a minute. The Democrats can easily say 2.8% isn't good enough. We're in this recovery now for nearly a decade, and all we have to show for it is tenths of a percentage point of improvement. So the Democrats are going to say, look, we gave Trump an honest go at it. He's had years now to put these policies in place, and all we're talking about is a half a percentage point improvement. So I think both sides can look at the wage growth that we've seen and really try to pander to their constituents that either we need more of the same,
you know
or what we're doing is not good enough.
Don, I mean, people know.
Yeah,
they
said so. There is a big difference. You know, for instance, the NFIB that does a small business survey, they came right out and said the reason why we have a record high confidence among small businesses is because of the changes brought on by the Trump administration. I think the average American voter realizes today's world is much different than the world of the previous administration as far as offering opportunities for advancement, opportunities for growth. And that's what young people want. It's not just a question of wages. Sure, I'll take a relatively low salary at the start, but I want to see the opportunity to double, triple my salary in the years ahead. And that wasn't there previously.
No, it wasn't. And by the way, businesses were blamed, right? You didn't build that. That was the Obama mantra. I mean, he hated big business. He hated little business. And somehow this utopian ideal of socialism where the government's going to take your money and give it to me.
And that's where the opposition party right now is stuck on trying to play identity politics. That's the only game they can play. They tried economics, and they didn't do all that well.
Why do you think that's contributed to the Judge Kavanaugh stuff?
That's their only card. That's their only play.
All right, John, good to see you. Thank you so much. Lindsey, thank you. Appreciate you being here.